This is a tutorial and demonstration of the graduate school document submission system. So to use this system, you should have your UP mail. So now this is open for UP constituents, faculty, staff, and students with UP mail. So just go to odss.uplb.graduateschool.org and then just click this log in with UP mail and then use your UP mail to log in. So when you first log in, it will ask for your two-step verification. So just proceed with that. So to submit a document, just click here, submit a document. This is located here in submitted documents, and then submit a document. Then click submit a document, and then just choose what type of document you are submitting. So it's all here. You could also indicate it as others if it's not on the list, and we'll just fix it for you. So for example, let's put letter. So make sure that you are selecting the right one, because the documents here are linked to the officers in charge of that process, or the process owners. So let's say letter from students, and then just choose file, the PDF file. So when you are submitting to the graduate school, make sure that it is ready for graduate school action. So that means if it needs to be endorsed by your advisor, then it should be already signed. If it needs to be endorsed by your advisor and your unit, make sure that it is signed by the advisor and the department chair or the institute director. So just select the file and then click open and then submit. Do you really want to submit that form? And then just confirm it. Okay. So documents successfully submitted, and then you would see it in the submitted documents. So there is no tracking code yet. So this is the one that we submitted. It will have a tracking code once it is accepted by the graduate school, and then the date accepted will also reflect. So above, there is an example of a document that has been received by the graduate school. So when it is received, there is a tracking code which you could click and then see the status. You could also visit if you have multiple documents that have been submitted, you could track them here. So now the sample is appearing here. And then similarly, you could track that document by clicking the tracking code. And then there is the estimated delivery date. So this is part of our compliance to the Citizens Charter, but of course we are still adjusting, especially in this pandemic. So we are enhancing our services for you, but of course our staff also need some time to adapt their work processes, their way of doing things. And also this has a rating function, which is part of the graduate school quality management system. We want you to rate us per transaction. So just click the number of stars. Of course, the more stars is the better. So yeah, then you could put a short comment like, good job. Yes. But maybe you could be faster. So advanced apologies if we had a lot of delays during this pandemic, because it also affected our work arrangements. And then click rate. and then there you go, you have the rating for that transaction. So this rating and the comment will not be visible to the staff who processed your document, but this will be visible to me, the GS quality manager, and the executives of the graduate school. We will check this every month in our quality meetings and discuss with the person in charge on how to improve his or her processes to serve you better. So actually that's it. That's a very simple submission and tracking system that is will elevate our services, and our staff will also have to do better prioritization since there is an estimated delivery date. The consequence also for you is that you have to comply on with the deadlines, because what we do is first in first out. So if you are submitting late and then there are a lot of on-time submission, of course we need to finish on-time submissions before we process the late submissions. So for example, if you are applying for an exam which should be filed 1 month before the exam, and then you submit late, then if you prioritize your request, then in a way you are skipping the line. Okay, so in quality management there's this action of both the client, you, and of course us, the processors or the service provider. So if you don't comply, then we cannot also deliver the same quality that you want. So that's it. So hopefully we could institutionalize this, refine this, so that both of it will be beneficial to both of us. Kindly read this note. So this is a proof of concept only. This estimated delivery date. This will need to be still adjusted in compliance with the Citizens Charter. I think this will be institutionalized this first quarter of 2021. Also, this system is an open beta. So thank you for using the system. This is a beta software. And the report issues, bugs, and feature requests to me, Mr. Lee Bolaños, the Graduate School Quality Manager. And of course, your feedback and inputs are very much important to us. So that's it. Let's all use this system so that we could refine it and we could adjust our processes. And thank you.